Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Something Gaming Podcast. Today, I'm joined by Neil. Say hello, Neil.
Do I really have to?
Okay. And we are also joined by a special guest today. His name is Andie Lately. Please say hi.
Hello. Hi.
And I gotta get better with the intros, I swear. And we're a threesome. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, we're a party of three today. And Andie, thank you so much for coming on.
Always fun. I haven't done a podcast in never.
And we'll never. So Andie, why don't you tell people what you do?
You mean on YouTube?
Yeah,
or in
YouTube.
real life? I play a lot of gaming videos, visual novels, point-and-click games.
Cool. Where can we find you?
On Andie Lately. Yeah.
Quite literally.
Right. Yeah. I'm the only Andie Lately, I think.
Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you again for coming on. We've something with this podcast is that we've always said, "Oh, we should bring great guests on and stuff," and it just never happened. And I think you're our first official guest that isn't just someone in my friend group, you know?
Oh, well, don't I feel special now?
Okay, well, apparently my alarm went off too. Yeah, you're our first official guest, I guess.
Yay.
Hooray! Yeah, and Neil, how do you feel about this? I fulfilled my promise to you.
Yes, it did. It's pretty cool that we actually have a guest now.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Seriously. So we're gonna talk about the games we've been playing, and after that, we'll answer some questions asked by our lovely audience. And yeah, let's do that. So Andie, what have you been playing on YouTube or just in general?
Aside from Overwatch, I've been playing Animal Lover. It's a visual novel where you try to reverse a curse where some boys are animals.
Oh, I saw it. You just finished it today, right?
Yeah, it was. It took a month to get through it.
Dang, really? How long is it?
About 9 or 10 hours. It depends.
Holy crap, that's pretty long for a visual novel.
Right? But it was cute. It had its moments. I bought the soundtrack because it was that good.
How does it play? Is it do you just make choices and stuff, or?
Yeah, you make a bunch of choices and then there are 7 endings. I only did one ending because I'm not suffering through another 10 hours.
So how different are these endings? Is it a really big deal, or is it small details?
It changes with everyone because you can either pick a boy to romance or you can end up alone, or you can actually go for the true endings.
And you're just I don't want to do the true endings.
I did not. I thought about it, but no.
Okay.
I also avoided any spoilers, so I didn't know which one was the right one.
Were you satisfied with the ending, or?
Oh, hell yeah, it was cute.
Okay. Was the journey there fun? How was the beginning of the game? Maybe you can tell us a little bit about it.
It was a little bit interesting. I mean, you just go to a vet's office, you kiss a hamster, and then the next thing you know, it magically transforms into a man, a naked man.
Wait, that's amazing.
So, yeah, that's pretty much every fucking, hour went. You found another man.
So you just run into animals, and then, this guy kisses them, and then they just turn into hot men?
Yeah, it just, you kiss five animals. They all turn into various men all throughout time. So you got one from the 1700s, one from the, 50s, one from the 80s, and so on.
Oh, that's so interesting.
So they each have their own perspective of life.
Oh, okay, that's really cool. So, is there puzzle solving and stuff, or is there you just make choices and you read dialogue, or?
Yeah, pretty much just reading choices. There's not really a puzzle solution.
Okay, that's really neat, huh? Is it free to play?
Oh god, no, it's $20. But I got it from a bundle on Indie Gala for $1. So
cool. That sounds really interesting. I like playing visual novel games. You're the visual novel master.
I wish I actually could play more visual novels.
Yeah, I like playing them. I usually just play them on itch, honestly, if I find them, because, I don't know, they're usually demos, and they're really short, so...
Yeah, I have a few demos.
That's pretty cool. I mean, you played a Werewolf Opportunity, right?
Yeah, I did. I just edited down to what the hell was his name? The blue-haired kid.
Oh, his name's like Bomb or something, right?
Yeah, I think I edited down to just his route, and then that was it. I have the full playthrough available on Patreon.
Oh, cool. I actually like went crazy with that, and I just like I just like because like I guess like it unlocks like a special thing for like the demo if you like max out all the like current relationships or whatever, because it saves your stats each time you do a round. Because like I guess they want you to see, because like I forgot the developer's name. I feel really bad, but the game we're talking about is a Werewolf Opportunity. Obviously, there's a free demo out for people who may seem interested in it. It's basically about a gay guy who goes to a gay bar and he's trying to like socialize with people and stuff. And like it's like, is it like a speed dating thing, right?
Yeah. It's speed friending.
Oh, speed friending. Whoopsie. And so he tries to like speed friend people, but then there's like this weird witch that like breaks the fourth wall and like speaks to the player. It's like very strange. And it was really interesting, and the art style is like fantastic. Like they blew it out of the water, and all the characters are really appealing and interesting, and I'm super excited to see if the full game ever gets released.
I think it's coming out next year.
Really? Oh, I'll be sure to like actually play that, because that was actually like a visual novel that I was really interested in. It had a lot of like heart put into it. Like, not that I sound kind of mean there. Not that like other visual novel games don't do that, but like I could just like kind of feel the love, you know?
There's more effort involved.
Yeah. Also, I never played as like a gay guy in a visual novel, so I don't play that many visual novels. But is that done often, or?
Not really. It's kind of hard to find any visual novels with any queer characters.
Oh, interesting.
Although I did find a couple on Itch.
Yeah, Itch is a great place to find those kind of things.
That's actually how I got started. That was my very first playthrough, Let's Play.
Oh, really?
It was one called Forget Me Not, and you play like a gay high schooler who meets like a new student, I guess. And you just kind of... I can't spoil it because it's really good and it made me cry. And a lot of games do not make me cry.
Oh, man. Man, what games have made you cry? Actually, I'm very curious now.
Oh my god, I'm trying to think. It was emotional during Animal Lover during a certain scene. And, oh my gosh, I can't think off the top of my head right now.
Neil, let's get Neil in this conversation. Neil, what kind of games make you cry?
A game made me cry, but not for any like heart-touching reasons, for guilt reasons, if anything.
Which game?
It was Spec Ops: The Line.
Oh, right.
There's a pivotal moment in that game that made me feel like crap. And boy, did it do its job very well.
I just realized we had like quite the diverse like group here, because like I'm into like weird Japanese anime role-playing games. Andy's into all these visual novel games and Overwatch, and Neil's into Overwatch and all these like hardcore gritty games.
Yeah.
That's kind of an interesting diversity we have going on.
It's more perspective on future games people can play or watch.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Anything else you've been playing, Andy?
No, but there are like a lot of games I've been meaning to play.
What are you planning to play?
The Life is Strange prequel.
Oh, yeah, I heard of that. I never played the original.
I think I uploaded the first episode again because I did it like earlier in the year and I deleted it because I hated it. But the prequel, I have not actually watched the trailer for it because I don't want to spoil for myself.
Okay. So tell me, wait, what's the game about? I don't know.
The first part, the actual first part of the game is you basically rewind time to save your friend. And you go through this like crazy 5-day journey trying to save her repeatedly.
It's like the Telltale games, right?
Sort of.
Okay.
I think there's a little bit of a choice making in there.
Interesting. I heard it was very like teen angsty.
Oh, how the dialogue is really awful at times.
That sounds amazing.
There's constant use of hella.
Yeah. I mean, I see this game all
I didn't realize this was in the Bay Area.
Neil, have you played?
No.
Oh. Man.
Oh, it is free. The first episode is free.
Really? Oh, that's interesting. Wait, how much is the game normally though?
Like $20, and now it's $20. But the first episode is free because they decided to just release it for free. The first part,
probably
the first episode.
People a taste. You know, I'm a little upset about these episodic games. Not that like I feel like the model is bad, but like maybe I'm just a little bitter because I guess Square Enix is making the new Final Fantasy VII episodic, and I'm like, there's something wrong.
Are they?
Wait, what?
Are they? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna release it in like different parts and stuff. It's like that wasn't like the fucking point, you know? It kind of pisses me off. Not that I've actually ever played Final Fantasy VII, but like it just makes me like fearful that like if they ever want to remake a fantastic game like 9, which I'll talk about later, they might like split it into episodes as well, and like for each disc or whatever. I don't know.
Well, I think if they do the episodes like they did the disc, like it stops at a certain point, that would be a good idea because it'd be a couple of hours worth of gameplay. But if it does it like where you can finish it in an hour or two, then there's no point to doing it.
Well, I don't know. Final Fantasy might be different because it's JRPG, but like I think it just feels like a little fundamentally wrong because like back then, like the game already was like packaged fully with all the discs that had all the content there, but now they're like selling it separately. Like it seems kind of weird. That's all. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. Sorry to get off topic on a tangent. It just reminded me of that episodic games. That's why I don't know. The idea of like, I guess like since like all the episodes are released, they're just like selling it as one product now, so it doesn't really matter if you just wait.
Yeah, I think it depends on the game itself, on how it's made. Like Telltale does a good job with its storytelling and the choices. But like you said, it's Final Fantasy. Who knows what the hell they're doing?
Yeah, I'm comparing apples to oranges, I think, but I don't know. I'm blaming Telltale for Final Fantasy. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Anyway, that sounds Life is Strange. All right. So part 2. What's the sequel about? I mean, I thought maybe there would be an ending to the first game.
The ending is like you can choose your own ending. They're both equally crap, I will admit it. When I finished the game, I was so unsatisfied with how it ended. For the prequel, it's you play as a friend, but you're living. I don't know if you can rewind time. I doubt it. But you play with her and her girlfriend. I think I have no idea, but it's like uncovering family secret or something like that.
Interesting. Have you played Gone Home?
I have. That was another playthrough I did.
That game really scared the shit out of me. Like,
because the atmosphere was terrifying.
The atmosphere was terrifying. Neil, you played Gone Home, right?
Yeah, I did.
Was that scary to you?
It was creepy, but at the end of the day, I wasn't super scared of it.
No. Okay, so I gotta tell you guys because like this is cool that I gotta talk about this because like I got it for free on itch because I guess like they were having like a free day. I don't know why they were giving it out for free. I think it was like some support of like
I think it was the 1-year anniversary of same-sex marriage. I can't remember.
Yeah. That's right. That's important. And I was like, okay, that sounds cool. But it's a free game, so I'll get it and I'll see how it is. And it was the narrative was pretty cool. I have to admit, but like turning on the game and like going into that house all dark and shit was like the scariest. I don't do horror games very well, so like seeing like a dark house is like the scariest stuff in the world. And like I was so afraid to like enter in that house, and like I think like and there's like just like a bunch of like weird stuff that happens because like I think there's like a moment where like toward the end where like I guess like the girl's like talking about like how sorry, this is going to like spoilers for Gone Home. Not that I don't know, it's a really old game, so like it's not that old actually, but anyway, like there's like a ghost or something in their house. They're like made up or something. And
oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You like find like a hidden door in like the freaking house or whatever, and it's like a secret compartment, and it's like the like craziest shit in the world. And you see like a picture like face down and like a Satan symbol, and I was just like, I don't want to pick this picture up. But it was actually kind of like
scared me. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I think the part that scared me was when you're going down to the basement for the first time from the parents' closet, and as you're walking, you're about to turn on the light and it blows up and you just hear thunder.
Oh yeah, screw that shit. I don't like those games. Cool narrative, very terrifying though. The best horror game I never wanted to play.
Right?
Shit. Anyway, Andy, I'm really good at going on tangents. Andy, you been playing anything else?
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. No, not really. I've been working a lot.
How's work?
It's pretty decent now. I'm back to work after the hurricane hit, and it's nice to be back. We're going back to our regular hours tomorrow.
Can we talk about that? Are you okay? Everything?
Oh yeah, I'm told nothing happened to me. I am completely fine. My house, it just went up to like the first step, but we're raised several feet into the air, so I'm not concerned about my house. If it flooded, I would be concerned.
Was the streets outside like flooded at all, or?
No, not my neighborhood. My neighborhood was 100% safe. We're in an elevated area, which is surprising because there's a bayou like a mile down. That area flooded.
Ooh. But you got like days off from work, right?
I had a whole week off. It was so boring.
Dang. That's well, I'm glad you're safe, man. I mean, I saw like all the victims, like, everyone's throwing their support out there, so I know a few of my viewers are from Texas, so shout outs to you guys, seriously. All right, well, Andy, if you don't got any other games,
I did play a new game today on my phone.
Tell me about it.
It's I think it's it's basically a gay, I guess a visual novel is appropriate. It's on my phone. The first episode is for free. I plan on buying the rest because I plan to do a series on it. But it's like just mystery. I haven't figured it out. It's just like, it just set off like, oh, we're going to solve this mystery. And then that's it.
What's the name?
Long Story.
Never heard.
And neither have I. And I only downloaded it because it sounded really interesting.
Very interesting.
Right?
All right. Should I move on to Neil? I gotta give everyone equal time, kind of.
Sure.
No, you don't.
Neil's very shy when it comes to like new people, so he's a little quiet. But
Yeah, apologies for that.
Yeah, that's okay.
You're good.
This is the first time like we have a guest too, so like I'm a little nervous, even though like I've talked to you over Twitter and stuff, Andy. So like, I'm just letting you know. Like, if you want to yell at me for something, just go ahead. I'll cry on live television or whatever this is.
No, you're good. Y'all are good.
All right, Neil, tell us what you've been playing.
Well, the last interesting thing I was playing was probably the Destiny 2 beta for the PC.
Oh, how is that?
Well, I had my fun with it.
That's it?
Well, I couldn't tell more, just I don't know where to go off from it. It's good, it's fine.
What's different about it from the first game?
Fuck all. Fuck all is different from this one and the last one.
Well, that sounds riveting. Next!
Next, that was all I was playing.
Oh. I mean, did you have fun with it?
Yeah, I had my fun with it.
Okay, that's good.
I could talk about Siege again, or I could talk about something else.
Why don't you guys talk about Overwatch? Because, like, this is... I mean, Andy plays a lot of Overwatch, and Neil, you play a lot of Overwatch, and I don't play a lot of Overwatch. You guys can have a discussion. I'll allow it, you know? I'll just sit here and shut up for half an hour.
Where do we start?
Well, who do you main? It's a main question.
The closest thing to a main would be McCree.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I don't know why I chose him. I guess it's because he's got the Magnum revolver.
Probably. I just chose Sombra because it felt so right. I got the game right when she was released, so...
Yeah, Sombra's a lot of fun to play, actually. I really like the way she plays.
Yeah, I think they since they updated her, it's been a lot more fun.
Are they adding new characters, like, constantly?
Yeah, they're, like, adding a character once in a while.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the model is, like, every 4 months there's a new character. Like, in November, there should be a new character.
Cool.
I wonder what they're gonna add, because they've been hyping Doomfist and now he's out. So who's next?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Hopefully someone good.
What do you guys want it to be?
I don't care, honestly. It could
Support.
be fun.
As long as they play good, I don't care.
A villain support would be pretty interesting.
That would be. I mean, well, if you count Symmetra, she's a corporate villain. She's a corporate villain to me.
I've always seen her as kind of a neutral party because she's not going to be with Talon, and she's much so.
True.
That's how I see it.
All right. Well, my knowledge has not increased of Overwatch.
Yeah, look, it's fine. You'll get used to it.
Right.
Just watch the shorts. That's all you need to do.
Because I've complained on stream about like how like I'm never gonna play this game. So like Andy, try to sell me on like why I should play this game.
Because your friends play it and they need a support hero.
Fuck that shit.
Oh, come down. You've never played as Mercy, the best support character.
Yeah, you can play Mercy.
She's pretty easy. Just stay in the back and shoot your healing beams at everyone.
You literally... You don't.
That's it. I mean,
when the update hits, who knows?
Yeah, when the update hits, then you can have Samba shoot you with her boost needle, and you can go to town on everyone.
Right?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I've seen gifs of her new ult. It looks stupidly overpowered right now.
Yeah. Have you played Doomfist in Total Mayhem yet?
In Total Mayhem? Oh yeah, I have. It's so much fun.
I get my ass handed to me every time.
Yeah, I'll admit I'm terrible at Doomfist, but I love to play as him.
I don't. For me, he's still too overpowered.
Really? I mean, is it just Total Mayhem, or is it everything else?
Nah, in Quick Play, I can take him out, but in Total Mayhem, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I get it.
How many modes are there in this game?
Countless, but they switch them out.
Oh, really? They switched them out?
Yeah, for Chinese New Year, they had a Capture the Flag. For the summer games this year, they had Lucio Ball.
Oh, there's seasonal events and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Lucio Ball just wrapped up, and they added a competitive version to it. So that sucked. I never played it ever again.
I never even tried. So.
It was awful. I wanted to cry because I only won one match, and I lost like 9.
Mm.
And I still had a high rank.
That sounds miserable.
It was miserable. You play it, and sometimes the game went on for like 10 minutes because the team had an even score.
You're doing a terrible job of selling this game to me.
The next event is Dr. Junkenstein's Revenge.
Ooh, a Halloween event.
Yes, I'm very excited.
What does this event consist of?
It's a player versus environment. It's basically you got to take out 4 villains.
Ooh, I'm liking the sound of this.
Oh, that sounds kind of interesting.
Yeah, PvE Overwatch game modes don't come across very much. The last one they did was
Uprising.
Uprising, that's the one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I liked it a lot because I really like hearing the characters banter. Although it's only really a set few that do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. So I guess they just like I guess they're gonna have a Christmas event too.
Probably. I think they'll bring back May Snowball Offensive.
They're gonna cycle it back to. They're probably just gonna change a few things about it and then rebrand it, I guess.
Yeah, I hope they do competitive version for it though, because that one is crazy fun. You hit a person with a snowball and they're dead. That's it. End of the game.
That sounds horrible.
As she tells you, I kid you not, she goes, I'm going to put a rock in this one.
Oh, God.
Like, if you listen to the voice line, that is what she says. I'm going to put a rock in this one.
That's mean.
That just seems like something May would do. As much of a sweetheart as she is, you don't want to piss her off.
Man, this sounds like a terrible game that I don't ever want to play.
Nah,
You're
man,
gonna play
it's
it,
the best game ever.
right? I was
Someone's
playing it
gonna,
right before.
someone's gonna buy it for me one day, and I'm just gonna be like,
Exactly.
"Oh, this game is the best game ever," and then I'm just gonna take back everything that I ever said.
Right? You get it around Christmas time. I paid $30 for it.
Do you think it'll ever go down to 20?
Hell yeah! Target had it for like 25.
Really?
It was like a event they had going on, and it went down to like $25, I think.
Dang, that's pretty cool. Maybe. I don't know if I could play it on PC, to be honest, because
You should get on PS4, and we can record shit on there, and I will probably let you die.
thanks, Andy. Really appreciate it, buddy.
Well, I play Sombra. I have to disappear. I have to break away from everybody else. I can't be with everyone.
Yeah, Sombra's not a great team player.
Yeah,
I think that says
why
a lot
pick
about
her.
you, Andy.
Now, here's the thing, though. A good Sombra can really mess with the enemy team. And that's really what she's for. Mess with them as much as you can.
Yeah, if you group them all together and Sombra ults, it fucks over the enemy team like quickly.
If they have a Doomfist, it shuts him down.
Yep, everybody
Cannot
shut
do
down.
anything.
Dang.
All the
Or you can
healers
play
lose
as
their
Orius.
shit.
Orius is a good one you can start with. She's pretty straightforward. Kind of.
Oh, Orisa?
Yeah, Orius, yeah.
Oh yeah, she's fun.
Well, eventually, when I get the game, I will play it. But that is eventually. So that could be a
Eventually.
year from now. That could be 2 years from now. Could be 3.
Well, I
Before.
thought when Overwatch came out, I was like, that seems dumb. And then my friend's like, you need to buy it, bitch. So I bought it. It was my birthday gift to myself. And I fucking loved it.
Yeah, it's pretty great, man. You gotta try it.
All right. I'll see. Well, I want a better PC, so maybe I'll get the PC version and then I'll get the PS4 version if I really like it, or maybe I'll do vice versa. I don't know. I'll see. I will see, but it probably will be. It'll take a lot of my like self to. I'm not gonna play this game, guys. I'm just gonna be straight up with you.
Alright, fine. We'll have to get it when we next meet up with the Cal Poly group.
Yeah, I guess so.
The rate we're going, that's the only way we're gonna get you to play it.
Right?
I know all my friends play this game, and I'm just like, I don't. It's like Game of Thrones. Like everyone watches Game of Thrones, but I'm just like, that's okay. I don't want to watch
Yeah.
it.
I can't get into Game of Thrones.
I don't know. My parents are into Game of Thrones. My whole family is into Game. I didn't think my parents were capable of being interested in dark fantasy, but they are.
It's more like medieval politics than dark fantasy.
It has like fantasy elements to it. There's fucking
It
dragons flying
does.
around.
It does, but at the end of the day, it's more political thriller.
Mm.
That's really where its charm lies in. It's like if Lord of the Rings was a political thriller.
I don't know Lord of the Rings either.
Really? I like Lord of the Rings.
I never got into it.
Have you watched any of the movies?
I have like a vague memory of watching Orlando Bloom, and that was it. That's all I remember.
He's like the worst part of the movie, in my opinion. That guy, he's like the like, you know, like an MMO, like there's the guy who like plays too much and like knows everything. He's like that guy.
Mm-hmm. Ah, okay.
He like owns everything and just carries the entire team. Anyway, Neil, you play any other games?
Well, recently the only other game I was playing was Siege because of the new update they released.
How's the new update? Real quick.
Well, there's still a lot of bugs, which is something they tried fixing over the last 3 months.
Is there more bugs or is there less?
No, there's just bugs.
Uh,
And they're still problematic.
what's the craziest bug that ever happened to you?
I've never had like a crazy bug. The worst thing that's happened was just like severe lag on the enemy's part where I clearly fired first and hit them first, but they still got me anyway.
Oh, I hate
I think I
that.
described that wrong. Yeah, it's the peeker's advantage thing.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, latency
The
has
new-
always been a problem in these online games.
Yeah, the new operators are a lot of fun though. I think I described them last time we did this.
Yeah, you did. You described the weirdo with like casual clothes on or something.
Yeah, he's still great.
Andy, were you saying something?
No, that was me moving my computer.
Okay. All right. I guess unless you got anything else, Neil, I can talk about what I've been playing a little bit.
What have you been playing this week, Sahil?
So I beat an old game because I like playing old games. I beat an old game called Final Fantasy IX. Finally.
Oh hey, we came full circle.
Yeah. God, this like it's a little outdated in the combat system, but like turn-based combat. Once you play Persona, I feel like you can never go back. And it was just an emotional game, because like I watched the ending and the last boss was super cool. Actually, Andy, I'm hearing some feedback from you again.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Am I good? Okay. Sorry, I was drinking.
Okay. No. I heard like feedback, like I can hear myself talking.
Oh, okay. But weird. I've not done anything I haven't done.
Okay, I'm pointing a gun at you, and I'm telling you, hey. I don't know where I'm going with that. Anyway.
I wonder if that's my. Hold on, let me tweak my headphones. Okay.
Audio issues, yay!
Yay! Sorry.
No, that's cool, man. I that's why I did this. I always do the sound check because like I have messed up before where like I only recorded like Neil talking once, and then I was like, ah, shit, and then.
How do I sound now?
You sound good. I can't
okay, because
hear
I'm
anything
like
in the
far
background.
away from the. I'm far away from the computer. That's why.
Oh really? Oh man, I'm sorry.
No, I'm like a foot away from it, so I'm good. I'm not touching the computer. I'm not touching the desk because it's very cramped over here.
Okay. As long as you're comfortable, I don't want to make you feel like.
Oh no, I'm good. Let me know if I need to raise my volume over here.
I think you're okay right now.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, Final Fantasy IX is just a really great game. I mean, it I don't know, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, even though it was, like, very dated, and, like, the graphics and gameplay are dated, it was still, like, a very appealing game, I think, like, it was the story that kind of kept me going. And I'm glad I went back I finally... Okay, so I played it to a certain point, and then I stopped for like a few months, and then I was like, oh man, I want to go back and play that. But then I forgot everything that happened. So then I played the entire game again, and then turns out I was like kind of towards the end on my last playthrough, but I just never got to it. But then I finally beat it, and it was like the best last boss fight ever. The music, like on the final bosses of these games, the music ramps up, and like it's just like the coolest thing ever. And I don't know. Nobuo Uematsu, the composer of the game, beautiful. So let me talk about a shit game I've been playing.
Oh, Lord.
It's not a shit game. It's a really fun game to play. But god damn it, does it fall into these like dumb Japanese anime tropes. It's called Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and I hate all the main characters. They're all
That
awful.
sounds really familiar.
It's like the crossover of Fire Emblem and Shin Megami Tensei.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like about like pop idols, Japanese pop idols, and like singing and stuff, and like I don't like the soundtrack at all. Like the current dungeon, I haven't beaten the entire game, but like the current dungeon I'm in, the soundtrack is actually okay, and the gameplay is fun. I mean, the levels are designed well and stuff, and like it's got like pretty good design to like the game, and all the combat system's really fun. So like playing the game is actually really fun, but like watching the like anime cutscenes of like these characters like singing because my sister, like, she got kidnapped and I have to embrace the emotions within me and, like, sing about it and vocalize it and she can do it. And then they have a weird anime cutscene of, like, Oni-san! And all this stupid shit. It's just so cringy and dumb. I hate it.
Yeah, man, that's part of the charm.
No, it's not! But it's a fun game to play, and I'll see if it gets better, because like it seems like the better characters are kind of coming in now, so I don't know. That's what I've been playing, but I've been having fun with it. I was looking really forward to it. I thought it was going to be like a really like kind of like polished game. It is a polished game, but like I don't know. I don't think it's my cup of tea necessarily with the plot, but the gameplay, a lot of fun. It plays like Persona. That's probably why I like it so much.
And that's why you're going to keep on playing it, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Combat systems and gameplay are the most compelling thing about a game for me. I can believe a stupid narrative and let it be. I mean, heck, I played this game called Eternal Sonata where freaking
I don't bash that game. That is an amazing game.
Oh yeah, you played it?
Yeah, I have like 2 copies.
Really? Oh damn! Can we talk about this? Because like I don't have anyone else to talk about this game with.
That is a fun ass game.
It was a fun ass game and it had some really great music and I kind of got used to the combat system. I was like, okay, this is a little like weird, but like sure. But then the ending like made no fucking sense to me.
No, I had no idea at that point. I'm like, and then it took fucking forever. The ending took fucking like 20, 30 minutes.
It was a 45-minute ending.
Yeah.
It was like the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. And like, it made me feel emotional, but like the weird kind of like, I'm sad, but I don't understand why, because it was very strange. It's like one of the strangest JRPGs I've ever played.
For anyone who doesn't know, Eternal Sonata is a JRPG where you play as fucking Frederick Chopin, the fucking pianist, the composer from like hundreds of years ago, and you're living his last dream before he fucking dies of tuberculosis.
It's so true. Yes, I can confirm. Neil, you should play this game.
Before a guy dies of tuberculosis, he dreams of anime.
Yes, exactly.
That is amazing. That is the best way to go.
You should play this game, Neil.
Ooh, it's really old.
And all the characters are named after like fucking movements and piano.
So the English voice actors are atrocious. So I changed it to Japanese, right? And it was a little bit better. They were still really annoying. But guess what? Like that whole ending scene, it doesn't have subtitles. So they're all like, like the like part where the credits are rolling and they start speaking in Japanese and stuff.
Yeah.
To like the screen or whatever. Yeah, they didn't have subtitles for that part. So they were just saying things in Japanese, and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now?
That sounds like a game you need to revisit on stream.
I don't have a copy of it anymore. It's only on Xbox 360, apparently.
Really? I'm not saying people should do this, but isn't there an emulator somewhere?
For 360? I don't know.
It's been a while since I checked.
I feel like that would be the only way to get... Well, I mean, people still have 360s, I guess, but...
Without having to buy a capture card, because Jesus Christ.
It's Bandai Namco who published that game, right?
I don't remember.
I feel like they should put it on PC, just throw it on there, see what happens.
I don't see why not. It would fucking sell.
They'd probably make a buck or two off of it. They just adapt it to PC. Get like a small team to like work on like the PC port. I wouldn't mind. It's a fun game. I mean, like it's a really short JRPG actually. It only takes like 20 hours.
Yeah, now I think about it, I think I gave up on the part where I think you're forming the rebellion. I think that's where I last played. I finished the game before, but that's where I last replayed it.
Oh, really? I actually like missed like a whole side thing where like you could bring back one of the characters that die.
Oh yeah, that was a fucking hard one to do though.
Yeah, and I was like, why do I want to bring back this character? She was kind of a bitch.
Yeah, she was. Doesn't she betray you too?
Yeah, she's such a jackass. No, she betrays like one guy. Like I don't know why you want to bring this girl back, and then she like gets slaughtered, and then like the guy's like, I don't know how to feel, and they were like the cool characters too. Like the girl with the fist and shit, she was super cool. She was my favorite. I forgot what her name is, but she was super cool.
I can't remember. Oh wait, all I remember is the little girl who's dying because she can use magic.
Oh yeah,
the two boys,
dumb broad.
And that. Oh my god, what Salsa? Remember Salsa? That little fucking weird person that lived in the forest.
Yeah, wait, Salsa's the girl, right?
Yeah, Salsa was a girl who
Her
lived in
name's
the
fucking
forest.
Salsa. Oh shit.
Yeah. And her sister was named March.
Oh yeah. I remember this. God, Salsa. What a fucking travesty. I remember. I remember like the two boys or whatever who were living in that one town.
Yeah, one was named Crescendo.
Oh yeah, the main dude.
Yeah. Oh my God. Hold on. I actually have to Google this. I can't remember, but I want to know.
That game like got really trippy too, because like you fight like one boss toward the end, and then like you're in like the fucking hell world, and then like the craziest plot twist happens.
Yeah, you fucking fight. You know who?
Yeah, it's very weird, and I don't know. Watching Frederick Chopin being in JRPG is like one of the craziest things in the world. But yeah, everyone should go play. This game is fucking weird. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Let me read to you what fucking Wiki says. The game is centered on the Polish romantic pianist and composer Frederick Chopin, who died of tuberculosis at the age of 39. The story envisions a fictional world dreamed by Chopin during his last hours that is influenced by Chopin's life and music, and in which he himself is a playable character, among others. That is literally it.
Man.
And the fucking little girl who can use magic is named Polka.
Oh yeah. I'm just thinking about my homie Salsa though. All right, let's move on to questions, because this is not just like our rabbit hole conversation, to be honest. All right, so we got some questions from the Discord. God, I can't get my head out of that game now. We got some questions from the Discord users, and so yeah, we'll kind of generalize this so everyone can answer. Some of these are kind of more specific to me, I guess, but yeah. And, okay, so Spirit Rosewolf, one of our mods, asks, how did you guys meet? Well, Andy, how did we meet?
By chance, actually. I think you were recommended to me, and I watched your stuff, and you probably watched mine, and we're like, hey. And then, I have no idea. At that point, we just met and talked about a werewolf opportunity, obviously.
Oh, yeah, that's what I remember. Yeah, I remember that specifically. You posted your video on Itch, right?
Possibly. I can't remember. I don't remember what I do on Itch. Half the time, I have to take down some stuff because I bought a couple of games. I don't want to talk about it, okay?
Okay,
a lot of stuff had to be... I had to remove... You know how you can display what games you purchased, right?
You can what?
You can display what games you purchased on your itch page.
Yeah.
And I had to remove mine because I didn't want anyone knowing what the hell I bought.
What kind of games you playing, Andy?
Let's not talk about it, okay?
Okay, well, you know what? You can play whatever you want. This is America, buddy. So me and Neil, we've known each other since college. I had a friend who was like really into Yu-Gi-Oh, and then I guess he was friends with Neil, and then me and Neil just started hanging out, and then yeah, that's pretty much the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Andy and Neil just kind of met today, so
yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. So what is your the next question Spirit asks is what is your opinion on the age-old war of consoles versus PC gaming? What do you guys think?
Neil, you can go first.
I do not give a flying fuck about this whole war thing.
Exactly.
It's fine. Like, I like my PS4, I like my PC. They both do their jobs very well.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a bunch of reasons why, like, you would want a console versus a PC. I mean, PC is, like, objectively it is the, like, best place to play games because you get so much variety and so much, like, you know, options of what kind of graphics you want. It's just how much money you can put down usually that like is what you get out of it, you know? But a console is kind of like for people who don't want to deal with that in a way. I mean, that's just like one example, but like you know, but consoles also have exclusives and stuff, you know. Like I love having my PS4. My PS4 is a great console. I think my Wii U is a great console. I just think it's kind of silly to like argue about that kind of stuff, though. Like, it doesn't really help anyone. People buy those things for different reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was going to say add on onto the variety. I can't play half the visual novels I like on PS4 other than Danganronpa. That's about it. That's all that's on there. Yeah, you seriously need to play it. I haven't played it since that stream.
I bought it because of you. I was just like, oh, I watched you play it, and I was like, this seems really interesting. It looks like it has a high level of polish and looks really fascinating, and I bought it. I bought the first one and the second one. It comes in a combo.
And you never played it.
I never played it. No, I'm trying to beat Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I want to play one game at a time.
You see, that's my problem. I can't do one game at a time.
Ooh, I get too invested in one or the other, so I have to like just take one at a time. I got to be careful, because in the other game might not ever get finished. You know?
Oh yeah, like me. I don't think I ever finished Until Dawn.
I never played that.
It's a scary game.
Oh, right. I know what that is. Yeah. Okay. I know what that is. Yeah. Anyway, that's our opinion on the console versus PC gaming. Miles Edgeworth asks, with his attorney thing, never mind. Do you think that the video game industry became less imaginative and less original over time? Ooh, that's a deep one.
This is one of those yes and no answers to me.
What do you think?
On one hand, a lot of stuff that comes out from AAA tends to be the same. Okay, I'm hearing myself now.
Yeah,
but indie devs are.
Oh, sorry.
but like indie devs are coming up with a lot of pretty cool things. Of course, Kojima's still at work, so there's always going to be something crazy from him.
So
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I think just the focus has kind of switched. You know, like I think AAA companies are more focused on creating a safe product rather than like maybe like something new and original or something, you know, unless it's like a big project or something.
Yeah.
And but I think like the indie developers have like kind of I can hear myself talking, Andy.
Sorry. Let me switch headphones real quick.
Yeah, that's no problem. That's
okay,
probably why.
Mute myself. Yeah, these are the headphones that broke like a couple months ago.
Yeah. No problem.
Right,
do you have what kind of mic do you have?
I don't have a mic.
Really?
I have my laptop's mic because that was the better mic that I bought. I had bought a mic and it didn't really work. So when I used my laptop's mic, it was way better.
I recommend the USB Blue Yeti. I know people make fun of it a lot, but it's a great mic for.
It's a great starter. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's on my to-buy list.
Yeah.
All right, let me switch to my cheap ass headphones that barely work. Give me just a second. Sorry.
No problem. So yeah, I think indie games have kind of become more of the creative force behind a lot of imaginative and original games. I think just the industry has kind of shifted towards like just a part of the industry wants to focus on more like safer games, like the bigger budget, like, you know, AAA guys, and then like the indie guys because like they don't really have they don't have like too much risk, you know. I don't know if risk is the right word, but
that's actually what it's boiling down to. Like, there's a reason they keep putting out sequels. It's because they know that the last game was really good, and they know that there's going to be people getting the next game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I think about that.
And new IPs are always appreciated.
Yeah, I mean, like
they're not going to come around that much because they're not going to sell super well. Probably not.
I mean, without like Steam or something, then like you're not gonna. I mean, find those interesting games, you know? Because like, I don't know where I'm going with this. Is Andy okay?
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, welcome back. What do you think about this question, Andy?
What's the question again?
Do you think that the video game industry became less imaginative and less original over time?
Sort of. And since I you get bored easily, and you move on to the next game, and then you get bored, and sometimes you won't find a really good game to connect with.
Maybe it's also like just because like the way that they're made too. Like I feel like this might sound kind of like shallow to say because there's a lot of hardworking game developers, but I also feel like when a game has like a big company behind it or a big like kind of like it feels like they're trying to sell more of a product rather than like a video game or like a like an experience or whatever, you know.
Ubisoft.
All right, let's end it on that. Miles also asks, do you think that video games are an art? Hell yeah.
You completely skipped one.
Oh, did I? Oh, what do you think about adaptations of video games?
It depends on the maker.
What is
also, is it a movie? Because that could be a really big problem there.
Oh, is he like talking about like because like a Persona 4, like they turned it into an anime or whatever? Is that what he's talking about?
I think the other way around.
Oh, like anime that gets transformed into video games?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. As long as it's a good game.
Yeah, I'd have to say as long as it's decent and it plays well and it's not shit. Yeah.
It's like the same thing with like the movie industry, you know? Like they can make movies out of video games and anime and stuff. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
Just make it good.
Yeah, the problem is
Street Fighter?
Yeah.
I was thinking more recently about the Death Note thing because that's the most news relevant. But
the problem is that the adaptations of video games are usually never very good.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Tekken game? A movie, I mean?
Yeah,
I don't remember. Was there a Tekken movie?
There was a Street Fighter one. I heard that's really infamous.
Yeah, it's not great.
There is a Tekken movie, though. You're right.
There's Mortal Kombat movies. I definitely know of those.
But those are good. Those are funny as hell.
Yeah, that's why those are the only good ones I can think of. So.
Resident Evil was a good movie. Well, the first one.
But those have nothing to do with the games. They're kind of their own thing.
Well, actually, they brought characters in from the video games.
Fucking hell.
They're not very good. So.
All right, well.
No worry, Resident Evil 4 is still the benchmark. Or 7 if you like the scares.
I didn't care for 4.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I thought it lost its charm.
Really? That's a nice opinion. That like
I'm the complete
I've never heard of that
opposite.
before.
I thought that 4 had all the charm for itself. Like it's had its own charm, its own thing, but it's also still Resident Evil.
I think it lost its Resident Evil after that.
Mm. All right.
Wow, I never heard. That's a cool opinion. Like I
This
never
is
heard that
actually
opinion.
I've actually seen opinions very similar to this on the Resident Evil subreddit because there's a lot of people who say that 4 is not really a good Resident Evil game. So.
I like the first one the most, honestly. Resident Evil 1. I just think that, like, you know, there's like a mod actually for Resident Evil 4 where like you can change it to like fixed perspective camera angles, and it actually does play like the original Resident Evil. Like, it's pretty interesting. Like, it's just like the camera angle and like the more combat focus that kind of like takes away from like what made it like a scary game, quote unquote. Or not scary, that's a wrong term. Like a Resident Evil kind of game. Because it's, I don't know. I like it as a game. It's a fun video game, but yeah, that's an interesting opinion, Andy. I never heard that one. Anyway. Sorry, do you think video games are an art?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty obvious question. I mean, yeah, of course they are. You can go play Majora's Mask. That's like the most artistic game I've ever played in my life.
The only response I ever heard to that question is, fuck you, Roger Ebert.
What did he say?
Video games aren't art.
Maybe he's never played one.
Well, he's a movie guy, so that was his focus.
Yeah. I play a video game and then play a few, and then you can form an opinion. And don't just play like Call of Duty or something, because like that's kind of easy to get a bad impression of.
You know that Roger Ebert's gone, right?
Well, I know,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying in general, like not like. God, Neil, now you say you sound like an asshole.
I don't know. I'm just trying to be sure.
Do you think diversity in video games is an important issue? Like diversity as in like we need African American characters and white characters and Mexican characters, that kind of thing? And like gay characters and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you guys like not read my chat for every stream? I mean, like
I've read your chat.
my chat is obsessed with like shipping gay characters and making these characters gay. I mean, like of course it's important. It's important that we have all the gay characters. Yes, diversity is important in video games. I don't know.
I think that's another reason why I stick to like itch, because you find more variety there.
For sure. It's really refreshing too, honestly. Like it's just nice to like I don't know, like games that like like I play Mabinogi. I talk about this all the time, but it's way more fun to play a female character than it is a male character.
Yeah.
Because like, it's just like you're out of your comfort zone and, you're experiencing something different. That's what I'm saying. And yeah. I'd like to see more like gay and lesbian characters. But I don't want to I think the problem I have, I hope this isn't controversial, but like the problem I have with it is when they like try to force it down your throat, like this is a gay character. It's like, how about you just let them be gay? Like just that's who they are, Like you don't have to force it down anyone's throat. Like unless you're trying to like send a political or like not a political, but like a social message about it. Like do it in a crafty way, that isn't gonna make people go like, oh, it's just, No offense to any homosexuals out there. Anyway. God, I try so hard.
You do. You try so hard. And someone's going to call you a racist later.
And he's going to be like, Sahil was a fucking racist. He's going to have like a 10-page Twitter complaint about me. I'm sorry, Andy.
No, but going on that. That's why I play Overwatch too. That's why I play Sombra. She's a brown person like me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a lot. I guess I play a lot of Japanese games too, so I don't see like a lot of like diversity, quote unquote, because Japanese games are very they're not racist, but they're like that's why I like the Persona games a lot, because like they actually have a diverse crew of characters and stuff. They don't care too much about that kind of stuff. Like in Persona 4, there's an openly kind of bisexual character.
Isn't there a cat? A gay cat?
In what, 4?
Or 5? I think it's 5.
There's a gay cat in 5?
I
There's a cat, but I don't know if he's gay.
5,
He's pretty obsessed with one lady.
I can't remember now.
I think there is like an implied gay character there, but I don't know. They don't say too much about it. Anyway, Miles also asks, I guess this is kind of more for me, but what do you think about the social links mechanic in Persona 3 through 5? I think that without it, the Persona series would have died off a long time ago. If they did not introduce a social link system, then Persona games would not have the kind of charm that they do. Because they would just kind of just be a turn-based RPG, But, that's just like part of it, The story and the combat system and the characters and the whole like time limit of like school days and stuff, that it's like just like the perfect storm of like gameplay and narrative. But yeah, the social link mechanic is definitely a part of that, though. There's not a lot of things like that in video games, so it's very unique, and I like it a lot, and I think it's what makes those games great. And they've made it better throughout each iteration, too, so... Yeah. Okay, so Indecisive Isaac, aka Blueberry Sauce, asks, what do you think about your streaming progress, and do you enjoy it? I think it's going pretty well, honestly. I don't know. Andy, what about you? I'm avoiding the question.
I don't stream a whole lot, so.
Okay. What do you think about your YouTube success? You have like 100 subscribers or something, right? You have more than me.
I finally hit 114, I think. I haven't checked in a few days.
Nice. I like being a small channel, though.
Yeah, it's really nice. I know there's a few other channels I talk with. I mean, they have a little bit more. But they're nice. They're I'm not going to say humble, but they're just, nice. They have a small community and you connect with. And I've been to others where the community is so fucking big. I feel lost and I feel ignored.
Yeah, that's like one thing I'm really afraid of, honestly. Like, I don't know who wants to follow the Indian kid playing Japanese games too much, but if there comes a day where like I have like 1,000 subscribers, if I have like 100,000 subscribers and I have like 1,000 people watching me at one time, I feel like the like charm of like this little community that we have right now is just gonna get lost sometime. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Not that I'm in two minds about it, because I do want to like make this successful in a way, but I'm also kind of scared of the consequences that come with that. Consequences, quote unquote. But yeah, I'm liking the situation I'm in right now. I do want to improve my content. I do want to make different videos and stuff, and yeah. It's
like when fucking Discord rolls out their features.
Oh, like the screen share and stuff?
Yeah.
For sure, dude. Let's you want to play a visual novel game with me? I heard that.
I have like tons of inappropriate ones, so you have to let me go through them.
You can upload it on your channel.
I could, but
you just gotta censor it, that's all.
I know. Do you know how long it takes to censor?
It'll be worth it.
Will it? Actually, I do have a couple of censored videos. It is a visual novel.
I don't think I've ever ran into like nudity in the visual novel games I played. I don't think, at least.
I have, because there's a giant dick I had to censor.
Cool. Those are always getting in the way.
They do. I had to go back and it turned my file into a gigabyte because of how big it was. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn. Okay. Also, Isaac asks, are you planning to create other content as well in the near future? Heck yeah. I still want to work on that Beneath the Mask video. I'm actually kind of gonna do some work on it a little after this. I want to talk about that song really badly. But I'm not like a music person, so I'm gonna just talk about it in a different context. I'm gonna see where I can go with it. I really enjoy the song, and I wanted to like talk about it, why I like it so much, kind of get my thoughts on paper, and see if I can make a video out of it. I do want to go back and play itch games, but I don't know. Neil, you always say I should stream them, but that might be kind of tricky.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I always can count on Neil for a good opinion. Yeah, all right, yeah.
I mean, there are a few games you could stream. We can try out Soul Hunt.
What the hell is that?
It's basically like a hide and seek game where I think one person's like death and the others are like spirits, and they can possess things and become them, and they have to hide and seek, and death finds them and kills them.
That sounds terrifying.
It's really fun, trust me.
Yeah. All right. Okay, and I think that's it for the questions. Andy, what about you? Do you create any other content in the future? I'm throwing this question at you.
I plan to review books again in the future.
Really? Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I haven't really mentioned this, not in a long while, but I was a music journalist for a couple of years, actually.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Andy, what, you okay there, buddy?
Yeah,
you having flashbacks or something?
Yeah, I'm having a flashback of just sitting there typing, listening to awful indie bands. No, I was a music journalist. And I got in a couple of bands. I got a couple of retweets from pop singers and all that. And it's really fun. I had fun, but then I got bored and I was like kind of took a supervisor role at work without being supervisor, and I started doing YouTube a lot more. So I kind of had to abandon that job, and I loved it. I really did. And then when I was doing that, I was also reviewing books. So I have like a shit ton of books I have never actually read anymore.
That's really interesting. I would love to hear you review music, man. That sounds really cool.
So I haven't found anything. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff, but it's more of I don't want to get copyrighted.
Oh, that's true too. Neil's a big music junkie, actually.
What are you listening to, Neil?
Well, lately I've been listening to like more prog stuff. Like the band I've gotten into recently is called The Contortionist.
Well,
yeah, no one I hang out with has my taste in music.
I was like, I think Andy doesn't listen to that kind of stuff. Do you listen to like metal and progressive metal and stuff, or?
No, but I have gone to a metal show.
Oh, interesting. How was it?
I went to some twink passed out.
What the hell is it?
It was alright, right? You, like the crowd got him out, or?
No, he kind of woke up.
What's a? I don't know if what you just said was a bad word.
Term. It's a gay term.
Oh,
yeah. It's like a really skinny. It's a skinny, hairless boy, sort of.
Yep.
I'm just gonna let you get away with saying that. I don't know if I can say that, but
no, I went to see Devin Townsend.
Oh my god!
And he played a really cool song, and me and my friend were. And that's not my scene at all, but I had so much fun. I've never gone to a metal show, and I probably won't ever do it again. But that was a fun night.
Neil loves that band.
Yeah, I was supposed to watch them with Sahil.
Yeah, we didn't go though, because sorry.
My friend invited me at the last second, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, Neil gets me into some good music.
You would hate my music.
What do you, Andy? I listen to everything. I'm like kind of a middleman. But what do you listen to right now? Do you listen to like a lot of pop music and stuff, or?
No, I guess more electronic based, like progressive house and all that fun stuff.
Ooh, okay.
Right now, I'm gonna have my ass handed to me later. Right now, I've been on a Latin kick. So I've been listening to Gloria Estefan, Shakira, all that fun stuff.
Shakira. My hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel my thighs. Okay. I don't know these songs. Anyway, I think that's our hour is kind of up. We're 7 minutes over. But Andy, thank you so much for being on our podcast. Is there a place where people can find you and follow you? You want to plug your stuff real quick?
Sure. You can follow me at Twitter, Andie Lately, Tumblr, Andie Lately. No Facebook. I have a Facebook. I don't use it. And follow me on YouTube too, under Andie Lately.
Yeah, I'll leave all those links in the description below. Neil, where can we follow you?
You'll follow me as soon as I decide you can follow me.
Okay, cool. Andy, were you going to add something?
No, I can't think of anything.
Okay, cool. Well, everyone knows where to find me, because if you're watching this podcast, and yeah. And yeah, you can join the Discord group if you want to ask questions for the next one. We're always looking for artwork too. I think Spirit might be working on the artwork for this one. I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. I usually leave credits though. But Spirit did our last artwork. It's of a scene that I described during my Persona 2 playthrough. Yeah, it's just like Maya running away from a snake. But I really appreciated that Spirit Rosewolf, one of my mods, drew that for me. So shoutouts to him. He's a great artist. You should go follow him on Twitter. And I'm on Twitter too. The Discord again. Subscribe, YouTube. I never like plugging my own stuff. It just like I always feel like kind of shallow for doing it. But like I had to promote myself, I guess, because I'm a sellout. Anyway,
huge sellout.
I'm a huge sellout. Anyway, Neil, thanks for coming on, as always.
No worries. No
Buddy
worries.
old pal. And Sahil, thanks for coming on. Oh, yeah, you're welcome. All right. All right, and we're going to call it a day. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. Thanks again. Say bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.